This is Maddie. What's up?
Yeah.
Good morning. Hi, everyone. My name is Maddie. If you're new here, I am an NPC bikini competitor, and I am currently 4 weeks out, maybe 4 weeks from the Junior USA stage, and we are hoping to turn pro this year. So I just woke up. It is 5:30 a.m. here in Orlando. Every single morning I get up, I weigh myself, I do my makeup, and then I start making breakfast because I'm hungry. So I'm just going to show you guys what I'm eating right now. My macros are a little bit lower. I need a little bit of energy in the morning, but I just have my light intensity cardio and a couple calls, and I sit at my desk for the most part in the morning. So I'm just going to show you guys some of the things I'm doing here and get this week started. If you're new, be sure to like this video, be sure to subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you can follow my journey. So we got a lot going on. I'm actually thawing out some monkfish. If you haven't had monkfish before, it's incredible. It actually cooks up like steak. Like when you cook it in the oven, it puffs up. Oh, it's so dense. It's so good. I've got some cashew milk in here, and I'm about to add, or I just added, some liquid stevia. I love this liquid stevia from Trader Joe's. It's a 2-ounce bottle, you guys, and it's $6.99. If you're using stevia, you know that's a steal. And then over here, I've got 4 ounces of egg whites, 150 grams of zucchini, and my everything but the bagel seasoning. So I'm going to cook that up, and then I'm going to put in here my chopped piece of turkey bacon, some walnuts, and carrots. So now I'm just sauteing up my spinach, but I have been loving this Mrs. Dash tomato basil garlic. I do put pink Himalayan salt on this, but loving this flavor on here. All right, so this is what it is looking like. Also, guys, I got my nails done last night. Look how cute. And then new to my every morning routine has been a shot glass of apple cider vinegar. If you know me, you know that I am a functional nutritional therapy practitioner, which means that I did a lot of work studying nutrition, and I stay up to date on all things supplements and nutrition. Even with my own personal clients, when I give them supplements, recommendations of things they should be taking, I'm very wary not to throw the whole kitchen sink at them, because just like I think some supplements can improve your health, I think too many can also exacerbate issues, right? So new supplements that I am taking that have transformed my gut and my digestion. Remember that hormones are made in the gut. How you, like, a lot of your emotions are regulated by your gut. Your dopamine is created in your gut. Your serotonin is created in your gut. So all those happy hormones, obviously digestion and prep, right? We want to keep all those things optimized. So I take beta TCP. This is going to help me for digestion. I take 2 zinc immunity supplements. I take my, drop that one. I take my core gut. That's got a blend of fibers as well as a specific strain of probiotics. I've talked about probiotics before, but it's not the number of CFUs. In fact, a lot of the cheaper probiotic brands on the market will advertise 50 billion CFUs, but it's about the actual strains and what they can do for you. This one has the best targeted strains. I've got 2 Adrena Health to support my adrenals. And then I'm taking 1 ThyroBoost Plus because my T3 was low. And then B12, liposomal B12 with methylfolate, super important. All right, so I have chopped up my eggs, put my G-Hue sweet chili, I put some butter lettuce, and then I keep my liquid aminos in this little spray bottle from Amazon. And this is my breakfast. All right, guys, so I just came in here and updated my daily tracker. You can see my steps have increased quite a bit over the past couple days because we're now doing 60 minutes of cardio instead of 35. And my carbs have came down by about 60 grams. So you can see weight reflected as coming down. But the reason why weight has probably really came down is more due to the fact that I've got less glycogen uptake and my glycogen stores are, less full. There's less water in those muscle bellies. So this is probably just water weight, but it is nice to see the scale trending down after, some high days. So we are sitting at 118.8. Not too wrapped up on the scale right now. Today we are training upper body. All right, guys, so this is a very exciting moment because I am filming now on my tripod. We officially have the good camera set up, so now I will be able to film a little bit more readily, I guess, for you guys. And you can kind of see some of my routine and day-to-day with this style of filming. So I'll probably switch back and forth between my camera now and my iPhone when I'm on the go. But I'm just sitting here about to hop on some calls, and then I have a posing session with a client this morning. All right, so we're getting ready to go do cardio. Just wanted to show you what goes in my shaker bottle. So I do a scoop of the Bloat Ease Pro, which I swear has been life-changing for my gut. This just has the bovine immunoglobulin protein. And then I do 2 droppers of chlorophyll. I like this one. It's a vegan one I get on Amazon. And then I do a scoop of my Core Burn, which really helps suppress my appetite for the morning and helps me to sweat a little bit during cardio. And if any of you guys are interested in any of these supplements, they're all linked down below in the description. If you have any questions, head over to my Instagram. You can always DM me and I can kind of explain the rationale behind them, or maybe suggest something different for you if you're having similar but different symptoms. Oh, let's turn this down. I just finished 60 minutes. And let me tell you, Crunch, you're slacking. The Wi-Fi has been crap for the entire past week. And I used to really like my 60 minutes in the morning because it was like my learning time. Like, I could log into a bunch of the modules that I've purchased and learn and take notes, and that was like my dedicated study time. But now with the Wi-Fi being so spotty and my cell service sucking, I can't even use my phone as a hotspot. It's a struggle. So I'm trying to figure out, like, do I switch gyms for cardio? This morning I kind of got in my head a little bit, and I sat there and I was like trying to get the video to load and get the video to load and get the video to load, and it was making cardio go longer. I was like, you know what? I just need to do something that works. I know music works. I know that I can play YouTube videos on my phone, of all things. So I'm just gonna watch that because this is just frustrating me more. But it's done. It's done. It's a rainy day in Orlando. It's gonna be sunny this afternoon. First quarter of the day, baby. Let's get it. All right, so we're back in the kitchen. I just got some monkfish in here with some green beans. I got this new seasoning from Trader Joe's, and it's incredible. Obviously, you have to be careful because there is carbs in it, and the first ingredient is, well, second is sugar, right? So we can't be crazy with it. This does look a little crazy, but a lot of it came out. I'm going to be more sparing with it in the future. But I'm just sauteing up some squash and zucchini to add on top of that. I'll show you the finished meal here in a second. All right, so I've got some walnuts, about 15 grams of walnuts for some healthy fats here. I don't like to have a ton of fat before training, so I like to have more fat in this meal, which would be technically my lunch. It's around 10:43. And then I'm gonna put some butter lettuce on top and a couple sprays of the Bragg's aminos, but I do have G. Hughes sweet chili underneath my zucchini and squash. And then the 3 supplements that I'm going to be taking with my lunch is my multivitamin, my Beta Plus, which is my digestive enzyme, and then Core Hard, which helps to keep healthy cortisol levels. Just sitting here, eating my lunch, and watching the Pro Physique Code. So I just wanted to show you guys, look how thick monkfish gets. Like, This is like literally a steak. It's incredible. I literally love it. I season it with the salmon seasoning. Oh, so good. And then just a little food hack. When I am done cooking my meats, I always look at the raw weight, and then I put it on my food scale in the Tupperware. I zero out the Tupperware and I put the meat on there, and then I'll do the conversion. So example, I had a pound of monkfish, that's 16 ounces. I weighed it, it was 13.1 ounces. So then I'll go in my notes app and I will log that the meat had lost weight. And now when I measure out my food, if I log 4 ounces, I'm gonna multiply it by the rate at which it lost weight. So to give you an example, it was 13 ounces when I was done cooking it. It was 16 ounces prior to when I cooked it. So that rate, that conversion was 81%. So now if I log 4 ounces, I'm gonna multiply 4 ounces times 0.81 to get the amount of cooked monkfish I'm going to measure into my meals to make sure that what I'm tracking is accurate. And then I'm just getting ready to put together my little pre-gym concoction. So I always use 2 scoops of this Core Nutritionals pump. It's got L-citrulline, beta-alanine. It's got some lion's mane, cordyceps, reishi mushrooms. I really, really like it. It helps me with my endurance, helps me to get a good pump in the gym, and it tastes fantastic. And then I always put Zone in there as well. I like Zone. It's got L-carnitine in it. It's got tyrosine in it. It's got taurine in it to help with cramps. It's got a little bit of caffeine, about 150 milligrams, but it's really, really incredible for my focus. I like it because it doesn't have like 400 milligrams of caffeine. It's not going to keep me super wired, but the flavor is amazing as well. It goes really well with the pump, and it is like the perfect gym combination. Oh my gosh, I'm leaving the gym now. I just did upper body, which y'all know I love me a good upper body day. But on the days that I film, which I filmed today, I don't listen to music just because it's too annoying having my music kind of cut in and out in between shots. So I'm okay with it. Like, I've been able to just concentrate on mind muscle connection and whatnot, but y'all, the energy slump. I mean, it's 3 p.m. and I feel like death. My aura said that I got terrible REM sleep last night, but I honestly would not be upset tonight to be in bed at like 7 and just like read a book and go to bed. Mother, it's been rough. I don't even have anything to say. All right, so we just made it home from the gym. We are now in my kitchen. This light, this overhead light, is making all kinds of random noises and flashing weird. So I'm about to make some cream of rice right here. So I just put like 25 grams cream of rice into my bowl. And then I do some liquid stevia. I do about 2 droppers of this. I'm almost out of this little container, so it might look like I'm doing more than 2 droppers. 1, 1.5, 1.5 half. All right, guys, we're just gonna do a little pour action here. Okay, well that was, let's just finish it up. It's almost gone. Ridiculous. And then I add some, my favorite Ceylon cinnamon. I think that's how you pronounce it. If I botched it, I botched it. Now, this cinnamon does have carbs in it, but because it's pretty consistent in my diet, I don't track it. I use about a teaspoon. I measure the water with my heart and my eyes. Sometimes I use too much, sometimes I use too little. And then I give it a little mixy mix and I microwave that for 3 minutes. And then while that is heating, I get out my Trader Joe's egg wraps because I love to use these. They are 2.5 grams of fat, 2 carb, and 8 grams of protein. And I just make little like burritos out of it. So I get out 2 of those. And then I get out my blackberries. And last but not least, please hold, frozen blueberries. And then I will always add my Core Nutritionals vegan protein to that, and that is my little post-workout snack. Alrighty, I'm getting ready for dinner. I've got some red bell pepper, some walnuts, ground turkey, and then I'm going to saute some of this up, the zucchini and squash, top it with some G Hughes, and then call it a night. All right, and then for supplements, I'm doing 1 Core Hard. That is my cortisol in recovery supplement that is linked down below. And then I'm doing my Beta Plus, which is my digestive enzyme. And then I'm going to add in, while my zucchini and squash is cooking, 1 scoop of Bloat Ease Pro into my water for tonight. All right, so capping off the night with my vegan little protein ice cream. This is just blended ice cubes, blended frozen strawberries, some of my Core Nutritionals vegan. I have the frosted cinnamon bun flavor. And then I'm just gonna put some unsweetened creamy cashew milk and a little bit of stevia in there. So once it's all blended, it comes out looking like this, and I put it inside of my Yeti cup with some coconut whipped topping, and I layer in about a tablespoon to a tablespoon and a half of this Greenwise almond butter. I love it because it literally just has dry roasted almonds. That's it. I'm laughing because as I'm sitting here making this and layering in my almond butter, I'm thinking to myself, you know, my coach watches this, he's gonna laugh so hard. We have a very similar nightcap, but he's so simple. He just takes his little hand blender and just blends it in his little mixing cup. You know, there's nothing wrong with that. In fact, a lot of my food choices are very simple for the sake of digestion and also having limited time, but man, I sure know how to complicate things. Uh-oh, we got a new setup. I didn't start I am at the gym, and then was on T4 my nasty little apartment gym. The armor, and now I need more. Finishing up cardio. I've got like 2 minutes left. Let's see how much time I actually have. 3 minutes. We'll be at 60. It's a rest day. I'm gonna go to Publix in Wild Fork and pick up some fish. And then I have a meeting with my medical team at 11. But I'm gonna enjoy my time at home today. So I just finished up at Wild Fork. I picked up some fish, if I can get my car open. I went to Publix and I got a bunch of stuff, which I will show you guys as soon as I get home. And I even stopped by my mom's house. Good morning, everybody. It is time to show you all what I got from the grocery store. All right, so actually before the grocery store, I just went to my mom's house and picked up my sweet little Easter basket from my sister. She got me a little book of wisdom for exquisite ladies. She got me this cute little shower cap and headband for when I wash off my makeup at night. And then the Sassy Citrus little disposable soaps, which is cute. And then my mom gave me some black peppercorns and pink Himalayan salt for these little salt grinders that she got me for Easter. So all fun stuff, very sweet. Thank you, Whitney, if you're watching this. But at the grocery store, we picked up apple cider vinegar. I've been doing a shot of this every single morning for digestion. And my favorite post-workout, cream of rice. I love this tea. This is the senna leaf tea with chamomile. It helps you to wind down at night, but also for motility and digestion. And then I picked up some new stuff this week, some fun items. I got some mild banana pepper rings. I got some Vlasic dill relish. These were like on sale if you bought a few things. I got Snackums kosher dill pickles, and then I got a new G. Hughes sauce that I have yet to try, which is the honey mustard. I did pick up my tried and true sweet chili. I picked up some fresh strawberries. I like to chop these and freeze them for my protein ice cream at night, as well as these big blueberries. Guys, look how large these blueberries are. I'm so excited to have those in my post-workout meal. And then, per usual, I got my butter lettuce and spinach. Get some good greens in there and my green beans. And then, last but not least, from Publix, I picked up my turkey bacon. I chop up a slice of this in my breakfast bowl every morning. And my favorite, 98% lean ground chicken. Now, when I went to Wild Fork today, which, guys, they have asked me to be an affiliate with them. I am so excited. So I actually have a call with their head of their marketing team today. So I will make sure that if any of you guys would like a discount at Wild Fork, or if you have a Wild Fork near you, that you guys are getting a discount. But I'll keep you posted on that. I got crinkle cut carrots and blueberries. And then I picked up my usual cod, but then I also picked up haddock this week. Guys, there is in this package 24 ounces of fish, and it's like $7. It's wild caught. It's incredible. Everything is pre-packaged, pre-portioned, and everything is an even weight. So it makes it so easy for you to cook stuff. But stay tuned on that. I think I'm going to take a little trip over to South Beach Tan today because I'm thinking about renewing my membership, because in my check-in pictures this morning, I was like, oh, you're pale as shit. And I think I would like to just not have to self-tan myself because energy is just low. I don't have the energy for it anymore. I've got my core nutritionals pumped, and we're gonna go train legs. Oh, guys, I just had the world's greatest lift. Let me tell you, a lot of it came down to mindset. I went into that lift thinking, oh, I'm gonna go train legs. You know, I'm depleted. I did cardio this morning, and I quickly reframed all of that. And I was like, you know what? Let's be strong. Let's be intentional. And freaking PR'd on almost everything. So that felt really good. And I've been reading this book called, if you're a Christian out there, or, you know, if you like to also read about Jesus, the book is called Find Your People, I believe. And I'll try to show you guys a video of it. But my mom got me this book kind of as a fluke, and I can't put it down. And it talks about how your community is really right in front of you. And they couldn't be more spot on. I have been taking such good takeaways from this book. I'm not even a reader, but I've been reading every single night instead of getting on my phone. And tonight I just had two really intentional, incredible conversations with people at the gym that previously were sort of just acquaintances, and we have just logged hours together, and they have became kind of my lifelines. And it was just such a powerful conversation to talk to them and just kind of internalize how deep those friendships have really gotten. So my cup is full. I'm going in to eat my post-workout with my Core Nutritionals vegan protein. This is the book. And guys, I'm not a reader, but look at that. She's got 2 chapters left. It is such an incredible, incredible book. Morning, everybody, and happy Thursday. We are on our way to Tampa to go meet up with my coach, pose with him, train upper body with him, and then I'm going to take a little trip over to Delights. I wasn't gonna do it, but we're 4 weeks out. Here we've got Core Pump. I take that about 30 minutes before my workout to get the most killer pumps. We've got a chocolate rice cake here and 3 caramel rice cakes coming right up. All right, we're at the gym, halfway through, back and shoulders. Got a good little pump going. Paul's in here somewhere. He brought his videographer with him. He's having his videographer come film him as he's doing sets, but only when he does his heaviest set. He's trying to make himself look bigger than he is. We'll see where he's at. All right, YouTube, we just finished up at Strive. Still with Paul, finished up posing.
On our way.
We're still 4 weeks out?
3 and some change.
All right, so we are headed off to Delights Ice Cream. So talked with Coach and we're happy with where we are looking. Made a few tweaks to my back pose just to get my shoulders nice and capped out. But for now, we are actually going to, tomorrow, I'm gonna skip one of my workouts this week. I'm gonna train lower body and have my normal macros. And then Saturday, Sunday, we are having hell weekend. So 2 hours of cardio, very, very low macros, and just trying to deplete me for 2 days. And then we will reassess on Monday. Alrighty, everybody. Well, we have officially made it to Delights. This is my favorite little treat when I come here to visit my coach. So we're here at Delights. I've got my food scale. I've got pistachio vanilla, and then I'm gonna measure out just 10 grams of rainbow sprinkles. I got my Delights. So this is like my last little treat because my coach wants me to eliminate literally veggies from my diet, but I'm up for the challenge because we think that could be contributing a little bit to some of the abdominal just distress and bloat, right? We're not here to eat for volume. It's okay to be a little bit hungry. So we're gonna experiment with some things. So I'm gonna go sit in my car and eat this and then make the trip back to Orlando. You guys, I'm at that point in prep where like, I'm so thirsty all the time, but it's like this inner battle that I have with myself where I'm like, I'm also gonna pee my pants all the time. So when you've got 29 minutes to go and you're not home yet, you can't drink any water. All right, guys, so we finally made it back home. I just want to quickly show you what I'm eating. It's about 3 o'clock. I'm gonna have some egg whites, blueberries, and rice cakes, and then just my last day for now of my veggie meal. I have got some fish in the oven that I'm just waiting to finish up. It's got 1 minute and 45 seconds left. Oh yes, that's my supplements and all my seasonings. But gonna scarf this down and then get to client check-ins. But meals this afternoon just looked a little bit different because I was getting home, I had Delights, so my meal timing was just a little bit weird. I worked out at a different time than usual, so I worked out in the morning, so I just had some rice cakes then. But gonna open up these blinds so it feels like daytime in here and get to work. Hey everybody, so it's Friday and we are doing this anti-veggie day of eating, okay? So I'm still super big on making sure that we hit every single macronutrient group and we are filling micronutrient gaps as well as possible. So here I have 6 ounces of egg whites with everything but the bagel. I'm gonna put some G. Hughes sweet chili on that. I've got 2 caramel rice cakes because you know me. And then I've got 60 grams of blueberries and 10 grams of walnuts. Friday means that we do laundry and we clean the entire apartment when we get up. So that's exactly what I did this morning. I also checked in with my coach, even though he saw me yesterday, just to send him my updated meal plan. But wanted to show you, I just got back from the grocery store. I actually only had the intent of going to get some rice cakes and berries because in replacement of veggies, I'm filling my diet with a lot more berries just for the fiber content, and then also colors in my diet, polyphenols, antioxidants, all the things that I practice and preach. But wanted to show you just a few extra goodies that I picked up this week. So we got our usual caramel rice cakes and lightly salted rice cakes because my diet's going to have a lot more of these because they're quite less carbs. I got some baby cukes that looked kind of cute, teeny tiny cucumbers. I did get sugar-free Jell-O. I got these snack pack ones. There's strawberry and orange, cherry, and then 2 lemon limes. My Silk Creamy Cashew, I've used this for my coffee in the morning as well as my protein ice cream at night. Berries galore. My everything but the bagel because I love this on my egg whites and I'm doing a lot of egg whites these days. And then I got some fruit juices just because these looked really good. I'm not planning on actually having all of these every single day. This strawberry lemonade and this diet cran apple. I do like this one more because it's sweetened with stevia. This one has some of those ingredients, but I figured I could always have like 3 ounces and dilute it with water. But then I also picked up some organic, not from concentrate, lemon juice and lime juice that I could use to flavor some water. Just put like a shot of that in there. And then I picked up some aloe vera juice. This pure aloe vera is really, really, really good for your gut. So I picked up some of this. It's just 2 grams of carbs and 1 gram of fiber. It's got some lemon in it and figured I could use that with my apple cider vinegar in the morning for like a little gut tonic. Alrighty, so it's lunchtime. We have got 5 ounces of cod, 15 grams of walnuts, 30 grams of green beans, and 50 grams of zucchini. I know I said no veggies, but this is way less veggies than I was having. And 1 lightly salted rice cake. I am going to top this with 30 grams of G. Hughes sweet chili. And then I've got my 3 multivitamins, my Core Hard. Remember, that's that hardening agent with KSM 66. You take that 3 times a day. And then I have got my beta TCP, which is my pancreatic enzymes to help my body digest. Guys, I'm sitting here watching Olympia TV, Jeanette Leung and Daraja Hill talking on FemiFlex Friday, and it is just incredible. FemFlex Friday. But I am eating this cod on a rice cake. Oh my gosh, you guys, it's amazing. You have to try it. Okie dokie, everybody. Just finished up my client check-ins and some things around the house. This is my pre-training meal. I've got 4 ounces of cod, 60 grams of blackberries, a lightly salted rice cake with a kosher dill pickle, and 3 caramel rice cakes. This is probably my favorite meal of the day. Got my Corzone here. About to pour up and shot up. Time to go train legs, baby. It's the last day of my training split, so you know we're going hard and heavy. As we just wrapped up the last day of this training program. My next training program has a lot less volume as we're going to be getting closer to the stage. I have got my Core Hydrate. Let's give it a try. It's a pretty pink color. Let's see what it tastes like. Oh my God. Shut up. Guys, this tastes like a Sonic slushie. It is so good. Oh my gosh. I'm so excited. If you all want to order Core Hydrate, code EMPOWERED. 20% off. All the electrolytes, all the hydration, straight to my muscles. Okie dokie smokies. So we have our post-workout meal here. I've got 90 grams, 60 grams of raspberries, 30 grams of blueberries, my cream of rice with Ceylon cinnamon. I've got 2 droppers of stevia, a little bit of almond butter, and then I've got a scoop of my Core Nutritionals frosted cinnamon bun vegan protein in there. This is such a yummy meal. All right, fam, it's dinner time. We've got about 4 ounces of ground chicken here with 10 grams of walnuts, a lightly salted rice cake. I'm going to put some dill relish on here. I've got 2 Adrena Health capsules that have that Adrena glandular in it, a Beta Plus, which is my digestive enzyme. This is a digestive enzyme as well, and my Core Hard. And then over here, we are just sauteing up some green beans and some zucchini. We've got 40 grams of green beans and 50 grams of zucchini. And I'm going to put my G-Hues on top of this meal, and that's going to be dinner. I almost forgot. I've got a scoop of Bloat Ease Pro in here. That's my bovine protein, but it only has like 1 gram of protein, but it's incredible for bloat, you guys. I love this stuff. So I'm just sitting here watching my All-American, but you guys, meat on rice cakes, fish, ground turkey. Oh, it is so good. All right, so I will be finishing off my night with my Sleepy Time digestive tea. And I'm also going to be taking some of this Core Nutritionals Recovery and Sleep Support. This is an amazing flavor. It tastes so good. It's got 5-HTP, it's got B vitamins, magnesium, zinc, L-tryptophan, L-theanine, melatonin. Not too much melatonin because everything is good in moderation. But this is like my favorite little cocktail to make before bed. And then I cap off my evening with my green rice almond butter. I use 15 grams of that. My protein ice cream, I put that in my Yeti and layer in the almond butter. And then I top it with coconut Ready Whip. All right, good morning and happy Saturday. It is hell weekend, which means 80 grams of carbs. So we've got 7 grams of walnuts and 60 grams of blackberries. 2 lightly salted rice cakes. We're going hard this morning. We're starting off on a high note. And 6 ounces of egg whites. Okie doke. We are headed off to cardio session number 1. I've got my chlorophyll, my bloat ease, and my core hydrate in here because we are going to need it. I think I'm going to do 30 minutes on the stairs and 30 minutes walking, but I might just go ahead and do a full hour on the stairs. Stay tuned. Send prayers. All right, fam. So this is meal number 2. It's about 9 a.m. I've got 5 ounces of cod, 10 grams of walnuts, a little bit of G-Hues, and then my 40 grams of green beans, my 50 grams of zucchini, and 1 little baby pickle. In all of its glory, meal number 3, 5 ounces of cod, 1 lightly salted rice cake, 40 grams of blackberries. Okay, so I'm just waiting for it to hit, but my energy is off the freaking charts. So I'm headed up a little bit early to get on the stairs for about half an hour, and then KB is gonna meet me for cardio. She's in a little mini cut right now. But I've got 8 ounces of zero sugar lemonade, a teaspoon of lime juice concentrate diluted with water. So getting all of that hydration in. We did a little outfit change. I've got my Buff Bunny head to toe because we always represent. And let's get it. Guys, we just finished up my 2nd hour and look who came to visit. Hi. KB.
Wrapped up 30 minutes.
Yep.
Nice little sweat.
KB is in a little bit of a mini cut right now. She's here for a show.
The Southeastern USA, NBC.
You have a client here?
Kind of, sort of. We'll see.
Maybe. So we're going to do some posing. KB is a phenomenal posing coach. And hopefully turn pro in 4 weeks.
Let's go, Maddie!
my rig tripod.
I love it.
Okay.
So, shift your weight, and then shift it. It's very logical. I find that shifting your weight which also always looks pretty.
Yeah, that helps.
Yeah, it's just something in that fluidity. Instead of you feeling like my feet had to go here and then here, it's left.
Yeah, and you stay just more centered as a whole.
Yeah. Because your footwork is already great. Because posing always starts with the feet up, but your footwork is there. It's just something in your stability was off. So, what happens if you bring your hands up a little higher and backwards? Does it throw your shoulders off?
So I was just
No, you're okay. Finish all over.
All right, everybody. So we now have meal number 5. This is, you can kind of see it here. This is 40 grams of blackberries and 60 grams of raspberries. I've got 5 ounces of egg whites and 4 grams of almond butter. All right, fam. This is dinner. It is 7 o'clock. We made it to meal number 5. I think this is 5. I have got 40 grams of green beans, 50 grams of zucchini, some relish, a tablespoon of G-Hughes, 10 grams of walnuts, 4.5 ounces of ground chicken, and a lightly salted rice cake. All right, fam. So I am watching my All-American, but I wanted to show you what tonight's dessert is. So, of course, for meal 6, I made room for my protein ice cream. I've got 12 grams of Core Nutritionals vegan protein in here, 85 grams of frozen strawberries, half a cup of unsweetened cashew milk, and a few dropperfuls of stevia. I'm going to put 15 grams of this Greenwise almond butter in there, and then because we don't have enough carbs for it, no coconut Ready Whip tonight, but I'm going to layer in one of these sugar-free strawberry snack packs. All right, everybody, it is officially Sunday, the day that this video is going to be released. And I woke up this morning at a new low, thank goodness. I just got done with 60 minutes on the Stairmaster. I'm gonna go back this afternoon for another 30 minutes and then a 30-minute walk. We can do this, we can do hard things, but thank you so much for tuning in to this very long video this week. I hope you learned something, I hope you smiled, and as always, if you have any questions, don't hesitate to DM me on Instagram. Be sure to like this video, it really supports me and supports my channel, and subscribe for next week's update.